The Actions and Stuff texture pack is an amazing creation at the premium price of 1,690 mine tokens. It brings a vanilla enhanced texture pack with 3D item models and player and mob animations. The pack can be used with its textures or default textures and potentially your favorite texture pack as well. But unfortunately, not every texture pack plays nice. So in this series, we're testing them all to find out which ones actually do work. And we're building the ultimate compatibility list. In today's video, the 3 texture packs that we're going to be testing with Actions and Stuff are the Clarity Texture Pack by Pathway Studios, Faithless Texture Pack by CubeCraft Games, and the Super Textures x16 Texture Pack by Cyclone. To do this test yourself with Actions and Stuff 1.5 or above, you want to go to Settings and change it to Resolution 16x to enable custom textures. We'll also make sure that Actions and Stuff is in slot number 2 underneath our chosen texture pack. So we're going to start with the Clarity Texture Pack then. This was last updated in July 2025, and in fact when I did a texture pack review on this texture pack, I never actually gave it a score, so it's an unscored texture pack. And we're going to jump in and start by having a look at the mobs. And we can see the chickens have got the animation correct, as do the cows. They also don't look broken, so it's a great start. And they're updated for the variations. The pigs also look fine, but then we get to the sheep. And I don't know what it is, but it always seems to be sheep. These guys don't have faces. They've got feet, but they don't have legs. Okay, so we can immediately say it's not working. But the animations have taken for a lot of them. The wolves are fine, the polar bears are fine, the ocelots and the cats look fine as well. You get the jankiness of the animation of the cats, but that's an Actions and Stuff thing here with the legs sticking out through their backs. The mushrooms, they're working. The bunnies are working and are actually quite realistic-y looking. Very pixelated, of course. There's no hiding that. But immediately what we have is just the sheep's not working. The horses are working fine. Clarity, a very dirty texture pack. Gritty, in fact. Skeletons have the transparency in all the right places. The zombie horses, I think that's a really nice zombie horse. I'm trying to get to grips with pixelization a lot more in texture packs. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that. But, I mean, it's a shame that this doesn't... It's going to go down as a no just because of the sheep. But they all do look like they're catching the animations correctly. I mean, if you can forgive sheep, you're probably doing okay so far. The iron golems look fine. We've got the snow golems doing all right. We have the armadillos here as well. They look fine. We've got tropical fish. They're looking fine. Even the salmon... Or is that the cod? The cod look fine. The dolphins are looking good. The salmon, I mean, look at that. A little bit of a jaunty angle on the swim, but I'd give that fine. This guy's swimming very active. Pufferfish, even pufferfish are looking good. Okay. I mean, good in terms of their working, right? It's up to you on whether or not you think the texture looks any good. I do need to add the copper golem in. I haven't done that yet. I feel like there's no point. It's not going to work with much. The axolotls there as well. In here for the goats, the parrots. It's such a shame so far that only the sheep are broken. I kind of run this idea of when I'm doing a texture pack, the moment I see one thing is broken, I want to see more. Because it's so upsetting when only one texture is broken. I don't know if anybody else feels the same way. Obviously, it's easier to keep immersion and potentially forgive it when using it, but you kind of want, if you're going to put no on the compatibility list over at Dazman Blogs, you want it to be fully broken. But so far, the only thing that's not working, I mean, the eyes on the creeper. That is mental, the eyes on those creepers. But the only thing that's not working is the sheep. Look, skeletons even have the Actions and Stuff animation. The wither skeletons here. This guy just looked me up and down. How dare you, bro? How dare you? Which one of us is in a cage? Exactly, bro. Okay, even that's working fine. I had to double check, but yeah. The slime, yeah. We've got the spiders on here working fine, not broken. Zombies, yeah, no broken textures in here either. Guys, go in and have a look at your sheeps. Mr. Clarity people, the Pathway Studios team, please go in and have a look at your sheeps. Get them fixed so I can change this to a yes. I'm begging you. We've got the blazes here, the breezes as well. Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that there's no breeze, like wind effect, and that could be a stylized choice. I'm not putting that down to actions and stuff. That's working fine. Phantoms, fine. These guys in here, this is the Ghast. Gonna have to get in here and have a look. Me and Ghast, we just don't get on. Here we go. Is he gonna spin around for me? No, we'll have to get around here. But yeah, he's crying. He's working okay, as you would expect. Get rid of the gunpowder. Happy Ghast is even updated, which is awesome. Popping in here. I mean, even the magma cube, that's not a default magma cube. That is a clarity magma cube right there. Not quite looking like a magma block, but it is. You've got the creaking here. Oh, okay. Okay, so there seems to be something weird with the eyes. Maybe that's intentional, but it looks very weird. If that is intentional, I don't like that. I'm going to say that's broken as well. So sheep and creaking potentially is broken. Striders into the... this is the problem now. I always forget the names. The Guardians. Elder Guardians. We've got the zombified piglins here. We're going to grab a piglin brute and a piglin as well. We're going to spawn one of these in. Yeah, they're working fine. No broken textures there. We've got the zombified hoglin. Is that a zombified hoglin? It's a zoglin. I mean, why use two words when you can use one, right? This is the hoglin. Here we go. Yep. He's working so well that the zombified ones, they're trying to hurt him. Fair enough. Okay, so far, just the sheep and the creaking not working. Let's have a look around the end and see what we've got going in here. Over here, we've got an Enderman. Yeah, the model is fine. A little bit of a sad, sorrowful face, but the whole model is looking fine. A Warden over here, chasing down the Ender Dragon. Again, model's looking fine. Animations are on point. Nothing broken there. Very happy to see. We come over here, we've got the Wither. Took a second for it to animate incorrectly, I think, but it's working fine. He's fighting off against someone. I can't quite tell who he's fighting, but he's definitely fighting against somebody there. I need to get a shulker, so let me just go into here and get ourselves ready on this. Always forget to grab a shulker. Come over here and see how this guy is looking. Maybe we'll place it down on here. Oh, I had the egg there anyway. Yeah, that's working fine as well. So in terms of actual mob models then, the only thing... Oh, there was one over there as well. There you go. The only things not working are the sheep and the creaking's eyes. So just two faces not working. In terms of the weapons, this is how they're looking when they're held by armor stands on here. And then if we grab the swords and all of the other weapons, we just see the animations. Always grab the planks there, don't I? There we go. So we've got the hoe. Got some animation in there. The shovel, yeah, animation working fine. Pickaxe, axe, and then the diamond sword. If we come into here, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's still a shovel. Hang on a second. Yeah, there we go. Had to slow it down a second. And then the diamond hoe there as well, working fine. I am wearing the netherite armor, so we might as well just have a look. This is the netherite armor when you're wearing it with the enchanted version. That seems to be working okay. And we have the rest of the armors on here as well. All seems to be fine. And if we take off these ones, throw these on the ground for now. We'll tidy that up later. We might as well just have a look at the standard ones. Nice and quick. Yeah, working fine on there, no problem. If we get ourselves an arrow, bow and crossbow for the animation here. Yeah, looks fine. Crossbow. I mean, we do have to probably kill this guy. Excuse me, mate. Oh, wow, he firmed that. How are you firming that? Can I hit him? Can I hit him? There we go. That looked fine. If we go back into first person. Yep, the animation's there. Not lined up on that animation. Okay. We've seen that more and more recently, I think. If we grab ourselves the trident and the mace. In terms of the trident, it throws okay. Arm comes up. Not bad. And then in terms of the mace here, I mean, it looks like it's working fine, doesn't it? Yeah, you got that custom animation on that as well. And then lastly then, because we went out of order, we have the shield. That comes across absolutely fine. And if we go into third person, that comes across absolutely fine as well. So unfortunately, this is going to have to go on the list as a no, mostly because of the sheep's face and also because of the creaking. But it's as close to yes as you could possibly get, really. I mean, the sheep's feet up, the legs at least, aren't working either, but you could probably get around that, like in terms of just not paying attention to it. Let me know what you guys think, but this will go on the list as a no. And so for the second pack in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Faithless texture pack. This was last updated on September 17th, 2025. And when I reviewed it, according to my texture pack review database over on Dazman Blogs, I gave it an 8.0. So hopefully this is going to be a good one. And I've added in the copper golem and a few copper elements here because of how close this was updated to the copper age. So let's have a look then. We've got the chicken here immediately. We've got some variation in here. No immediate display of animations. Like, we're not seeing wings go up at all, which is a shame. Potentially no animations on here. We've got the cows. They've got a bit of a wobble. Oh, no, the cows are working fine. So it's just the chickens not animated. The pigs, we've got some dirty pigs, some pig variations. That cow looks very vanilla compared to what we're looking at with the pigs. Sheep here as well, they're working okay. We've got feet, we've got legs, we've got faces. It's an animation question, and it's also potentially a cow question so far. We've got the wolves here along with their animation, same for the polar bears. If you can hear banging in the background, by the way, my neighbors are still doing work, getting on my nerves a lot. The cats and ocelots are fine, the mushrooms are fine as well. Working with the animations, working with the textures. Got the bunnies, the llamas, the horses, all seem to be fine. No issues with feet, legs, faces, or anything like that, or models in general. Same for the skeleton horses and the zombie horse. Turtles, all working okay. Pandas are working okay. I'm not gonna mark it down if a texture defaults back to vanilla, because that's more of a Minecraft update. But I would potentially mark down the chickens not being animated. So we may have to revisit that to just double check again. Because everything else so far looks to be working fine. I don't want to mark packs down for being outdated. I want to mark them down for being obviously broken. So the fish are fine. Yeah, fish are definitely fine so far. That was a dolphin. Why has a dolphin just decided to die here? And now a ghast is dying behind me as well. It is a calamity right here, how this is going. Let's just quickly chuck in another couple dolphins. Not sure why they were dying. Probably got caught in the barrier blocks. Dolphins, yeah, they've got the weird eyes. They're working. Salmons, potentially defaulted back. Bouncing around. Pufferfish also look like they've potentially defaulted back. Squids don't look like they've been updated. Glow squids, though, do look like they've been updated. Okay. Axolotls are there as well. Yeah, potential questions about it being outdated as well now. So goats, parrots, bees, bats, frogs. One thing, though, none of the models are broken. That's a main thing. You can kind of forgive the odd animation not working. You can kind of forgive a texture defaulting back, because they're not broken. We're not seeing that scattergun model. We're not seeing an arm coming out of a head or a pixelized face. How you doing, Copper Golem? You okay? We've got some creeper variation on here as well. Very, very nice. There we go. That's the one that lets me put a straight no, I'm afraid. The skeleton is broken. Potential customized models here. The wither skeletons look awesome. We've got the strays and the slime. So this is another no, I'm afraid. We're getting a lot more no's than we are yeses here. Spiders and cave spiders. Zombies. Husks. Drowns. Yeah, these all seem to be working okay. Not too bad at all. Blazes. Breezes. Phantoms. So my ghast died again, unfortunately. Which is what you lot would have heard the screaming of. I probably need to find a new way of doing this. May just need to have to open it up a bit, I think. Just give him some space, because I don't think we can put this guy on a lead. But his texture's working fine. The happy ghast, I'd expect there to be a new texture for this. Yeah, the big happy eyes. Okay, very good. Okay, we've then got the creaking. See, they don't have that weird white box around their eyes. They've got quite menacing faces in terms of like the mouth and stuff, but they're working okay. The magma cube, not defaulted back. Doesn't look like a magma block, but it's working fine. Striders as well, looking good. Guardians, looking like dark prismarine. Elder Guardians working fine. We've then got the zombified piglins. They seem to be cool. Let's get these guys out here for another calamity. Yeah, they're cool. They're working. Can't go wrong with those working. And then we've got the hoglin here as well. Yeah, again. So now we don't even need to worry about the chicken. We don't even need to really worry about the potential animations that aren't working. The skeleton is not working. So we know it's a strong no. Let's head into the end here. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So we're going to go up this way. We've got the Enderman. Yeah, working fine. Good model. Shulker. Looks like it's working okay. Is he going to open up for us? Does. Yeah, he was fine. Quick glimpse, but he was working fine. If we come over here, the Wither. So this seems to happen a lot in a lot of texture packs where it seems to get stuck on what its animation should be and then it works. Feels like an actions and stuff bug there. Rendering in. But once it does render in, it's fine. So that's good. Pop over here. We've got a Warden running around. Yeah, the animations look okay. The Ender Dragon, which is somewhere up here. Can you come back down for us, please, Endy? It's your moment of shine, baby girl. Let's go. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's looking awesome. Big fan of that. Big fan of that. The more I look at that, the more I think even 8 might have been too low a score. Faithless is so good. Let's pop round here now. Let's go to the weapon so we can see how the weapons look in hands. They look rather 2D, but you can see they are working though. I mean, the way they're being held and stuff are normal. Let's grab these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we go, yeah, that's working. Yeah, that's working. Yep, that's working. So is that. And so is that. And then if we go back again, but in third person, we can see, yeah, that's all fine. Yeah. And again. And again. Not bad at all. Then we go for the bows, crossbows, and arrows. Let's go. Crossbow. The animation's working fine. The bow, working fine. Into third person. Still not exactly lined up. I don't know if it's supposed to be. It is for the crossbow, but not necessarily for the bow. We'll grab ourselves a trident and a mace. So the mace, not seeing much in terms of first person, but we do have this weirder animation. So that seems to be working as intended. The trident, working as intended as well, it looks like. Yeah, not too bad at all. We'll grab the shield. And we'll just place this down. Yep, comes across. Yep, that's working okay. And then we can check out the armors. So I put the copper armor there, but it hasn't been updated in the texture pack. This is how the armors look on an armor stand. And then if we pop through over here, we'll grab ourselves some armor like that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And when we're wearing it, it sits on us quite well. And then if we grab ourselves the animated type, we can see what the the enchanted, type. We can see how that looks on us as well. So yeah, again, it's a no because the skeleton's not working. And what I'm realizing in this whole series with the compatibility list is there's a lot more no's than there are yeses. And it really puts a question on the actions and stuff marketing unique selling point of you can use this with custom textures, because that list of textures that seems to be 100% working seems to be a very small list right now. Let me know what you guys think about that. For me, it definitely adds a bit of a downer to what is an awesome pack in actions and stuff, but I'd be interested to know what you guys think. We've got one more pack. Let's go and check it. And so for our last texture pack of the video then, we're going to be looking at the Super Textures x16 texture pack by Cyclone. Now, unfortunately, this is the older texture pack of the video. It was last updated in May 2023. So we're going to have a lot of broken textures here, especially the cows, the pigs, the chickens. Also, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It is very much a broken texture pack nowadays. When this first came out, I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was amazing in the whole overlay and whatnot. But as you can see, it is definitely broken with what's on the screen here. And that is such a shame because I really liked what they attempted here. We're going to carry on because it might work with actions and stuff, even if it's broken. So we've got the chickens on here. You can see the cows are defaulted back. The pigs don't look like they're defaulted, so that's interesting. We have the sheep here too. They look like they're fine. It's going to be so ironic if I have to put, yes, this works, when the texture pack is broken. I think that's going to be crazy. Because this isn't an actions and stuff issue, I believe. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. We're saved. The cats don't work. The ocelots look fine, but the cats, they have got issues there. So we can pretty much fly through now. The mushrooms don't work. We've got the bunnies. We've got the llamas. We've got all of the horses and stuff working fine as we go through. This was such a good texture pack when it came out, like in what it attempted to do. And it's such a disappointment. I really hope Cyclone revisit this, because the idea that you can play Minecraft with old school Game Boy style textures, and even like you're playing it on a really old school device. I mean, you've got the space bar, the escape key, you've got the hotbar down here, which is working, just not very nicely, I guess. I don't even know what it is that is supposed to be on the screen. Oh, it's the hotbar. The hotbar is what's not working in the middle. Okay. So yeah, at the moment we do have broken textures in terms of the cats and the mushrooms. The tropical fish are in there. They're working fine. The cod are in there as well, and they're working fine. The dolphins, very hard to see, but they are working fine as well. This is such an aesthetically pleasing pack when it works, but it's just not working. It's such a shame. We'll probably just fly through because we know how broken it is now, and I don't want to keep you guys for too long. The parrots, they look like they're working. I thought they might have been broken, but they look like they're working. The bees, the bats, the frogs. Got the witches up here as well, along with the pillagers and the other people that are evil. I always forget what we got here. We have Pillager, we have Avoca, and we have a Vindicator, right? Yeah. Me and names are terrible when I'm tired. The Ravager, I mean, the Ravager looks so good. The Copper Golem, obviously not updated. Creepers. Obviously, you have to like this art style to like this texture pack. But I lived through the Game Boy era, man. The old school Game Boy era, I lived through it. This does a lot for me. Nothing jumping out as being overly broken. Other than that, but even like the pixelization on that really feels correct. Just, yeah, these are working fine. I've opened up the ghast area as well so we can see that too. Obviously, immersion is broken immediately with the newer mobs as well. But like I said earlier, I wouldn't be marking a pack down for that. The magma cube's not updated. Striders, yeah, they're fine. In here, we got guardians. Bit hard to see in the water. Oh, they're broken. They're definitely broken. Or maybe they're not. Maybe that's how they're supposed to look. I'm going to say they're broken because it's very hard to see. There's a lot of... Yeah, no, that is broken. That is broken. Elder Guardian as well. Let's pop inside. I'd be very shocked if that's how that's intended to look. Then we've got the zombie and piglins here. The zombified piglin and piglins on there. Apparently you've only got ones. No, hang on. The zombified might be there. Yeah, look, they've definitely messed up the spawn eggs on here. Let's see that. The animation's all carrying really well, though. Zoglins into a hoglin. Again, yeah, working fine there. But it's not working, is it? It is, but it's not. It just is. Well, no, it's not. What am I talking about? It's not working. I'm just so disappointed that this is broken. The Enderman here. The Shulker looking good. Gonna open up for me, buddy? Come on, bro. Open up. I couldn't see him inside there, to be fair. That looks like that's broken. Alright. Let's carry on over there. To see the Wither. As we get that weird animation as well of it spawning in. That would have worked fine. There's so much potential here. Let's get over here and just see the Warden. I mean, they had a Warden. Look at that. They had a warden. Wow. And then the ender dragon up here as well. Obviously, the boss bars aren't loading in either, which is a shame. The ender dragon there. The animations are holding effect, but no. We're ending this on a definite broken pack here. And confirmation that this pack is broken. Do we have to check the weapons? I mean, for science, we probably will. Just to make sure that we've got it done correctly. Do you mind? Please give me the right stuff. Thank you. So, the hoe, yep. The shovel, yep. The pickaxe, yep. The axe, I mean, it's quite a ferocious one, but yep. The sword, all good. Coming into this section here, yeah, fine. Fine. It really makes my texture stand out, doesn't it? And then that one there, yeah, that's working okay. Get rid of those. Next up, we'll go for the bow, the arrow, the crossbow, sorry, and the arrow. Yep, animations lined up. Working okay. Pop into here. Animations are lined up. That sparkle's still not lined up on that. Seems to be consistent that with everything though, so I think that's probably how that's intended. We'll grab the trident and the mace. Yeah, that's cool. And if we see on here, yeah, that's cool. The trident, wham it off that way. Go again. Yeah, wham it off that way. I mean, you can't even make allowances for the graphical issues, can you really? Bring that across, that works well. And that works well as well. I think this is the first time we've used a actual broken texture pack on the Actions and Stuff series. That's what Netherite armor looks like, and we can see how the rest of the armor looks there as well. And then lastly then, we'll grab these two just to show them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that is how enchanted armor looks as well. So those were the 3 packs. Unfortunately, they're all no's. Let me know how you feel about that. Let me know if you had a favorite or if there's any that you could potentially use. My favorite, I think, was Faithless. It's unfortunate that the skeletons were as broken as they were. But I do think Clarity didn't look as bad. I think you could probably get away with Clarity, if I'm remembering correctly. Let me know what you guys think. And if you enjoyed this, please do leave a like on the video. Drop that comment as well, like I said. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Remember, over on my website, dasmanblogs.blogspot.com, link in the description, you can find the full Actions and Stuff compatibility list, where you can see every texture pack that we've paired with Actions and Stuff to see if it works. Hopefully that will help you when buying a texture pack if you're a massive fan of Actions and Stuff. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!